can't see it, but I have been through a very interesting set of circumstances. And I also totally didn't forget to change the title from yesterday before stream started. But, oh my god. Oh, hey, here we go. This is gonna be scuffed. This is just chatting. It's gonna be scuffed. And it's gonna be short. Because... oh, it's been a day, I'll say that. So let me just start with the sequence of events. So I woke up early this morning, and really early, to be honest with you, and I more or less disassembled all the stuff. It didn't take long. It took me like maybe 20 minutes, 30 minutes max. It took longer for me to get up earlier than normal, so that was no big deal. But I got up, and how am I doing, little raspberry? Man, I am covered in sweat. But yeah, I woke up early this morning, and I, took down my triple monitor thing. It took me 20 minutes max. There was a lot of stuff, but the hard part was finding the place for it to sit temporarily while I, do all my stuff. And yeah, so I got back pretty early, and I had like 2 hours before stream, and I'm like, I could take down the table and set up the new table within 2 hours, right? And if everything goes really bad, I still have my work PC, like my dedicated like laptop PC that I can still stream on if everything goes bad. So that was the thought process. So about 5 p.m. I take down the desk. My old desk, it takes me a while. It took me like 20-30 minutes to unscrew all the bolts and get them out, and then it was just taking off the tabletop and the stands for the table, right? So I removed the tabletop, everything's fine, take it off, lean it up against the wall, and I have the two, the foots for the table. One is leaning up against the wall, and the other one is like being braced up against something. I turn to my left to look at the one that's leaning up against the wall, and voodoo magic moved to the second one, and it like fell, not like a, what do you call it? Like falling directly on top, but it like kind of leaned over and then fell on my foot. And let me tell you, it landed on my, like, I could sense it just a few seconds before it hit my foot. I could sense something was falling, and I was like, fuck. So I moved my leg back. And, it hit my foot and landed on my foot. And it was... I knew it was bad when I didn't feel any pain, but I saw that a blunt force object made a cut. And I was like, oh shit. So I was like, fuck. Oh, the ultimate teleporting and homing table legs. Yeah, I know, right? But, I run into the bathroom. I put my foot under cold water for a few minutes. And, I got away with just to make sure no one's worried. I just got away with a little bit of a cut. There's no bruising or anything. A little bit of swelling, but that's about it. So I was like, okay, cool, And then I was like, okay, it's 5:30. And I have no table. So, I can literally go on for how annoying the table that I'm currently sitting in front of was to build. I literally cannot describe to you how frustrating it was trying to set up the legs for this. But I'm getting ahead of myself. So, oh, did my phone just die? My phone just died. Alright. My phone just... Fuck. Well, alright, I guess... Shit! What do you mean my phone died? Okay, my phone's dead. So, excellent. So now we've got... What would be a Raz stream without extreme scuff? Honestly, let's be real. It's 5:30. Do you know where your children are? I don't have any children, so I don't need to know where they are. And if I did have children, fuck them. They're fine. Either they'll make it back alive or, they'll die trying. Okay, so I guess we're just gonna have static Raz for the rest of the stream, because I genuinely cannot think of... Here, I'll do this. I'll charge my phone for a few minutes, and then I'll see how that goes, but... How fun is that? Oh god, there's so much stuff everywhere. Oh no. This is not good. Hold on. Okay, it's scuffed, but it's fine. Okay, so maybe in 20 minutes we'll have Raz back. But until then, you're just stuck with my voice. So if you don't like it, sorry. Oh no. So this is kind of how my day's been going. And I don't even remember where the hell I was in my story. I am so fucking discombobulated. I'm like covered in my own sweat. I had to like wash my hair so that I could put my headset on. Just like, ugh. Give me a mulligan. Give me a mulligan. I'm gonna go again. I was like this close to putting a DM on Twitter like, hey, no stream today. But I'm like, I am a very stubborn person. And I like to do things that I say I'm gonna do. And I will do everything in my power in order to do them, even if it causes me a lot of problems. You know what? Now that I realize it, this is how I always am. There's no thoughts behind those eyes. My mouth is kind of open. And yeah, I'm a man of my word. That's what I try to be. And I was like, come hell or high water, I'm hitting fucking start stream at 7 p.m. I don't care. You know, I don't give a single fuck. I am hitting start stream. If it's on my MacBook, okay. If it's on my computer, which I am in this case, cool. So I take down that other table. I get my war scar on my foot, which, by the way, I wasn't wearing any shoes. So that was a. You have the oh boy face, yeah. Oh boy, you know, yeah. I know I'm an idiot. 100%. You don't need to tell me. I know that. I live in this body. But the table, you know, I take it out. You know, it's no big deal. I put it in the back. You know, put it in the other part of the house, and you know, put that for trash pickup or the dumpster, whatever the hell I want to do. But I get the area cleaned, and I, you know, take out because the table came in two pieces. It comes in one box, comes with the electrical parts and the table legs, and then the second package is just the tabletop. So put down I assemble the table legs. It goes pretty easily. The only thing I will say though is that the cross beam, so the beam that connects the two table legs, aren't like screws. They're Allen wrench nuts. Or Allen nuts, whatever. And I bought the table from Amazon. It's a Vivo. Ironically, my other table is a Vivo as well, but the one I bought before was not this problematic. But the center crossbar, instead you would think like, oh, you know, two pieces of metal and then you get a screw, right, with a washer on it, you know, and then, you know, it screws into the bottom of the board, right? No. The way they did it is that you have hex nuts. You mean it's an Allen key? Oh yeah, sorry, hex nuts. Yeah. So hex nuts, and I had to use an Allen key or Allen wrench or whatever the fuck they're called to do it. Which, by the way, those you don't get any torque on them, and they gave me like the smallest possible one that fits. So like I just went fuck it and put my wrench on it and just got an extra amount of torque. But the way they connect the two legs is you slide this piece of metal, and then you tighten the hex nut with the Allen key. And the friction from you putting in the nut, you know, counts as like basically a bracer, which I don't think is bad. But the problem is that the weight capacity of this table is 176 pounds or like 80 kilos, right? So like it can take a substantial load, but like the point of failure is literally the middle of the desk, right? Now, obviously, you know, there's cross braces and stuff, so it's not going to fall, but it's like, really? So I had to take a pencil and like make sure that the center bit was like, it was centered in the middle so that one side didn't get too much metal and one side didn't. So that was annoying too. And there's a reason most people use an electric drill screwdriver with the correct bit to fatten those. Yeah, I had a drill. Like, I have a shitty one that I got from like a dollar store or something. And I had that for screwdriver, but I don't have that one for an Allen key. Because, you know, I have a collection, like every single Allen key or Allen, whatever they're called, Allen keys, I'll just call them that from now on. I keep all of them, because I'm like, when will I need it? And normally I do on occasion. So, but this little one they had, like, you really had to, like, torque it really hard. And I know I could get, like, a bit that goes into my, you know, shitty dollar store drill that, you know, I can automatically do it. But it worked. It just took elbow grease instead of electric power. But boy, that was fine. The table was pretty fine too. Not too many issues. Middle point is best point of failure because people never put the most weight in the middle. They usually put on the side, and rated weight is usually lower than true capacity. Yeah, I know that it's the probable max capacity is like 200 pounds or 90 kilos or roughly about that. But just from like, because I know that that's fine because like the majority of the stuff that's in the center for like, in my case, a gaming computer is just going to be mouse, keyboard, monitor, a monitor stand, my mixer, and maybe my Stream Deck. I may change the position. And then obviously on the legs, like you can put, you know, I'm not going to put my computer because it's a big ass Obsidian. It's like 8 years old. It's one of the massive like mega ATXs or whatever the thing above ATX is, because I thought it would be cool. God, I'm an idiot. I'm a micro ATX boy, by the way. I love micro ATX. But yeah, but the plan is to put 3 monitors in the center, or the center beam for the 2 side monitors is going to be in the center as well. So maybe 50 pounds max in the center. And then on the sides, I'll probably keep it clear if I'm being completely honest. I like having a lot of desk room. Well, I like having desk room, but I don't like excessive amounts, because then it's like, okay, I'm wasting table space here. But anyway, I get the table set up, and it's 6:45, right? And I'm like, holy fuck. Now, I know I did skip through a lot of detail here, but I want to get through the story because my brain is shutting down. I'll just say that. My brain is shutting down. See that? My face right there? That's what's going on. God almighty. Yeah, my phone's at 9%. What the hell? Well, I have to admit, I was listening to Fauna playing that card game that's like quasi D&D or whatever while I was building it, so there's something to be said about, you know, maybe I shouldn't have done that, but, you know, I mean, we went from 5:30 to 6:45. What happened with the time in between? That was just building it. That was just, I tore down the desk in 30 minutes, moved the stuff out, injured my foot, had about 10-20 minutes where I was just kind of assessing whether, like, hey, did I break my toe here? Like, what happened? And then, you know, obviously it was painful, but it was fine. Card game that's quasi D&D, which one? It's on Fauna's thing right now. Let me pull it up. It's not Balatro. It's Slice and Dice. That's the one she's playing right now. Yeah, I think it's a roguelite that's on Steam, if I'm not mistaken. By the way, I'm on single monitor setup right now. This is weird, because I normally have OBS on my left monitor. I have whatever I'm doing on the center, and then I have my right monitor for like notes. So like I'm all kinds of discombobulated. But yeah, it took me about 40 something minutes for me to set up the table, which is pretty fucking good. I will say though, the reason why it was so fast, because normally it takes like an hour or two, is I've built basically the same table twice now. It's just that they changed the center bar because this one's longer. But let me see here. Yeah, I was actually really terrified. It's a dice game, not a card game. Well, I do have to admit, I just clicked on her stream and kind of locked my phone. I didn't watch her play it, I just listened to her play it. So that's my fault there. But man, I mean, it's not even worthy of a story, to be honest with you. I destroyed a table and built a table, but the fact that I almost broke my damn toe or got close to it, like if it had been more force and it had been heavier, like I definitely could have gotten like injured. Now, obviously, it just happened, so like I'm very much so babying it, because, you know, hairline fractures and shit can pop up later. So my plan is after stream to just chill out, relax, and heal. Because I mean, you know, part of me was thinking we'll wait until the weekend for building the table, but I'll be real with you, the last thing I want to do once I get my freedom is do something annoying. So I just said, fuck it, I'm just gonna bite the bullet and do it now. And I'm glad I did. It's just that I'm tired. So I'm probably gonna go to sleep within like an hour or two. you know, max old man hours, you know. Oh, it's almost 8 p.m. Oh, time to go to sleep. Time to go to sleep. But, put a cold cloth on it and you can heal your foot without it swelling. Yeah, I actually have a, you know how, you know, in the old, like the 80s, 70s and shit, they had like or not the 80s, what am I talking about? Like the 50s and 40s, they had like the little bag where like you would put ice in it and then water, and then you would like put it on like, you know, someone's head when they get like an injury. I have that sitting on my foot right now. And I actually have like a little, like, what do you call them? Like ice packs underneath the bottom. So I'm chilling right now. That is still used here. Yeah, I have it right now on my foot. So, I mean, it works. Because it whenever it, like, starts to get, like, when you put the ice in the water and then it's pretty rigid, but once it kind of cools down a little bit, it moves around and you can... It's really effective. It works, so... You know, I use it. But, yeah, I'm, like, right now I'm sitting down and I'm not going to get up for the next probably hour, and I'm just going to sit here and chill with it. And I'm going to do, like, 10 minutes on, 10 minutes off, so that I don't freeze the damn thing, but just to control the swelling, and we'll see how it goes. You usually sleep at 8 p.m., but that is more due to your fucked up sleep schedule. Yeah, like 99% of the people that have to go to sleep at like 6 or 7, or sorry, like 8 or 9 p.m. and stuff, normally have to wake up super early. And they normally have like either really long days, which, you know, rest in peace everyone that has those schedules, but I know a lot of people who go to sleep at like 9 p.m., but like they have like, they only work like 6 or 7 hours a day. Or they do like 4 10s, right? They do 4 days of 10-hour shifts and then they have a 3-day weekend. Which I've never tried, but I want to. There's something really alluring about a 3-day weekend every week. Because like Friday night, you know, you can kind of go like, ooh, it's Friday. And then like Saturday morning, Saturday afternoon, you know, golden hours. But then, you know, you have Saturday night and you're like, fuck, tomorrow's Sunday. So like you ruin your entire evening, right? But with a 3-day weekend, you're like, hell yeah, I got a whole free day. But yeah, I mean, like, I made it a rule on myself that I don't go out and do groceries and shit on the weekend. I do all my shopping during the week. I would rather waste some time there than fucking use my free time. I come home at like 5:30 p.m., 6 p.m., crash for a couple hours, wake up, eat, watch stream, crash for a couple hours, and start working for 8 hours. Man, that's a... Hold on, let me make sure I got the timeline here. Do you work 40 hours a week, or are you just like like it seems like you're working like 8+ a day, like just fucking grinding it out? Or wait, are you on night shift? That would explain my confusion here. Or what is it called? Third shift or whatever? Raz, manage your channel directly from your phone. Okay, well, good news. It's at like 20%, so I'm just gonna... I just have to make sure I don't move my foot so I don't dislodge all my ice pads. There we go. Nah, we're good. 32 a week, 4 days, but I can't sleep for more than a couple of hours, so I split it up. Yeah, I'm really grateful that I don't have that problem. I like, there have been days where, oh, hey, we're back. There have been days where, like, I've definitely, like, been advantaged by only sleeping, like, 4 on and then 4, or, like, 4 hours and then work and then sleep. Why the Blue's Clues sounds? Oh, like, you know when you plug in your dongles into a computer, it makes, like, Windows makes, like, dun, 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 and then when you unplug it, it goes, dun, dun. I was just saying that because I'm on Windows 10. You will have to destroy every computer I own and destroy every copy of Windows 10 Pro that I have in order to convince me to use Windows 11. I absolutely despise Windows 11. I've had to work on computers and shit with Windows 11. Awful. Genuinely awful. Like, not even in a joking manner, like genuinely terrible. But whew. Yeah, I mean, right now, I mean, I got a white table with white desk stands, And it looks great. I just got to get the aesthete going. I swapped over. I still like XP the most. Honestly, XP was fine, but because Windows 7 was so fucking good, people don't remember how good XP was. I honestly am like depressed they phased out Windows 7 because Windows 7 was so good. Windows 7 was so good. And it was so good for overclocking and stuff too. It was so nice. And then I was like, you know, I'll try 8.2 or whatever. But XP was the gamer suite. Yeah, I didn't really like. I really only started gaming on PC like when Windows 7 was like pretty out. Prior to that, I was mainly on like Xbox and shit, so I kind of missed it. And then a friend of mine on Xbox was like, hey, you know, there's this game on PC, blah, blah, blah. You know, come play. And I was like, like, holy shit. And that changed my life. But I didn't really become like a full PC master race until like, what, 2011? 2012? Something like that. 7 already started having the mobile features that annoyed the ever-living shit out of me. Yeah, I mean, I've done a pretty good job of making sure that like Windows 10 is like, it's fine, but there are some things that definitely like really annoy me about it. It mainly has to do with the driver issues. My God, I remember Windows 3.1. I think my first Windows that I remember like actually working pretty hard on was 98. I feel old when talking to you. Man, you should talk to like one viewer streamers that are like 18, 19. It'll be like talking to a kid. 100%. Because I've done it too. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what? You don't remember Battlefield 3? You don't remember Battlefield Bad Company 2? What? You know? But, I mean, it's not necessarily a bad thing to feel old, right? It's just that the thought after, when you're like, oh, I feel old, you're like, oh shit, I'm old. That's the one that gets you. That's the one that gets you. I'm like finally like slowing down and like resting, and like all the energy that I've had to expend is just horrible. That's a reason I lurk in those kinds of streams and don't talk to them, because then my bones will start to yeah, I actually, like, right now I'm kind of like trying to hide my pain here because I can't find my Tylenol, or sorry, not my Tylenol, my ibuprofen, because my back really fucking hurts. I made sure to lift with my legs and all that, don't worry, but like, even when you're careful and you go slow and you do everything as efficiently so that you don't like cause any problems, it still hurts. It sucks. But yeah, like that's one of the reasons why, like, I mean, I have been a chronic lurker for the most part because like I only want to talk in chat if it's going to be funny or help the stream, and it's really hard to like do that. But if you want to speedrun back problems, go into the military. Nah, I'm good. I got my back problems without being in the military, and holy hell, do not want to know what it's like when in the military. Ibuprofen is like a daily supplement, or ibuprofen is the name of the. Wait, I think no, ibuprofen is the actual like chemical. I mean, I might have slightly embarrassed Project Melody yesterday. Dude, you gotta tell me. You gotta tell me. You gotta tell me about those victories, man. I need to hear them. Because there's nothing but, like, hold on. I actually have it on my desktop. Let me show you. Well, can I find it? Dude, all my crap is. Because it's only a single desktop. My entire desktop is filled with shit. Oh my god. Here, maybe I can find it in downloads. But, I'll show you my victory while you tell me about Melody. No, it wasn't a... Where did I put it? Fuck. I'm trying to find... Oh, wait, here. No, that's fauna. Oh, there we go. Okay. Put that there. Oh. Rename my victory. Fucking... What do you mean it's on my desktop? Okay, I don't see it. Whatever. New folder, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Drag that to that folder. But let me show you image, make source invisible, browse, desktop. Where's my, there it is, my victory. This is my crowning achievement. She was painting, oh, hold on, I already spoiled it, but whatever. She was painting minis and was talking about some white paint that she left in her bedroom, so the joke makes itself there. Oh, you gotta love it. But this is my, I am gonna hold this. I'm going to have this until the day I die. If you're ever like, hey Raz, what is the extent of all your goals with your Kamiyoshi? I don't have any more. I'm already at the top, brother. I'm already at the top. And for those who can't read, it says, I said, thank you for the stream. A great way to celebrate my birthday with everything literally going bananas. Rip the run. Looking forward to more shenanigans. And she responded and said, happy birthday. Like, I can die happy. And this was like last year. I still have this image on my on my desktop. Because I'm like, you know what? If I'm ever like really depressed or whatever, I'm like, there you go. You got the response all that you're waiting on is the pin. Dude, I am happy with where I am because let's be real here, right? There's nothing better than watching a streamer that you really enjoy and then having them do something in a small or large way that lets you know, because she read the comment and she could have easily ignored it. And to be honest with you, you know, she probably would have saved a few minutes. But instead, you know what she did? She replied, typed happy birthday, and then she went on her way. It was small, but she had to stop. She had to stop. She had to reply. She had to do that. And it's the small shit like that that makes life worth living. Let's be real. But yeah, I got the response waiting on the pin. Dude, if I got pinned by Fauna for anything, that would terrify me. That would terrify me. I would, I mean, first and foremost, like, okay, I'd have another screenshot, you know, in my, hey, you ever feel depressed? Look at this folder. But, yeah, being pinned by Fauna for something, the only thing that I would be fine with being pinned for is, like, you know, the people who watch streams and, like, literally, like, index everything, like, you know, hey, are you looking for this clip that I saw, but you want to go and find it in the source stream? You hit the pinned comment, and it's a guy who literally went like every few minutes, you know, this joke, that bit, this topic. And it's like, you can literally get like an index of like what the stream is. And those people deserve every blessing that comes to them because no one really talks about it, but everyone uses it, you know? And it's just like, oh, thank God. But no, she's read my chat. I've made her laugh. She's wished me happy birthday. I mean, what more can I ask for? I've reached the like top, and okay, a pin, whatever. But like, let's be real, right? I've won. You know, I have nothing more to ask, and there will be nothing more to ask. I'm just very happy. But I mean, those people are creepy, and I usually use the clip where I'm coming from or watch the whole stream. Yeah, there are creepy people, but like the clippers that I'm talking about are like you'll watch a clip of something really funny happening and they'll clip the laughing part, but like they'll like skip some of the build-up and you're like, fuck, I want to watch the build-up. So I'll like go and watch the stream. Because like my serial problem is that like I placed Raz standard time 2 hours after Fauna standard time. Because normally she only streams for like an hour and a half or 2 hours. But ever since I started streaming, she's been doing like 2+ hour streams now. So I have to like watch the fucking VODs whenever I'm streaming. Which, by the way, no skin off my back. That's totally fine, right? Like, you know, it's not critical for me to hit every single second of the stream, right? But it mostly has to do with the fact that I don't watch many streams on YouTube. I mostly watch on Twitch. Yeah, if Twitch is great for growing, but YouTube is good for like a lot of other things. Now, I will say though, like on YouTube, I haven't streamed there yet, but like there's a lot of people on YouTube that use their like real names and shit and chat as if like they have a like an alias, and it's like whoa, you know. I mean, I don't, you know, it's nothing against them. It's just like, you know, very rarely you'll get the random, you know, let's be real here. This isn't racist. This is just true. You'll get the Indian guy that comes into YouTube and, you know, will say like, hey, show Bob's and Vagani, you know. Twitch sucks at discovery. Yeah, well, the reason why I'm streaming on Twitch as opposed to YouTube or YouTube and Twitch is because my goal is not growth or discovery. My goal is to become a good streamer. I have critical failures, or not failures, but critical flaws that are because of just how I naturally am that I can train myself out of. Like, for example, storytelling. That's like one of the weaknesses that I have. And the main reason why is because like my brain is very argumentative. It likes taking a topic and arguing with it and wrangling it and understanding it. But if someone asks me, hey, explain that, like I can do that, but it takes me a while. And the only way you get better at doing something is by doing it. And those kinds of comments by the Indian people type like exist on both platforms, and you will not see those because you're a dude. Yeah, I mean, obviously, like, you know, grain of salt, right? But what I'm saying is that like, you know, those situations, those type of weird situations, like it does happen, right? But obviously, like, I guess I have a quote unquote buff by being a dude that like I won't get those at least, but I don't know. I mean, the one thing that no one really talks about is that to be a streamer, you need to have really thick skin, because it really does a number on like mental health and stuff. What the fuck? You got a birthday reply? I know, right? I was sitting here and Worry was telling me how he made Project Melody laugh, and I'm like, dude, you got, because I was like, you got to share your victory with me, and I'll share my victory with you. So, by the way, I should have taken it down, but I don't care. But yeah, I was just like, by the way, this is what happened. The stream happened, it was like a Hitman stream like a year ago or something like that. And, you know, I was lurking. I didn't say anything in chat that day. I was just chilling out, and I was just like really enjoying the stream. So I just kind of, you know, crossed my arms and just was sitting there and having a great time. And it was my birthday, so I was like, this is great, you know? And I was like, you know what? You know, I want to say that I'm grateful for, you know, having a stream that really made me smile, really gave me some joy. And honestly, she's hilarious. Right. So I you know, posted a very innocuous comment that I completely anticipated would be like ignored. And by the way, I did not expect anyone or anything to respond to this. So I just said, thank you for the stream. Great way to celebrate my birthday with literally everything going bananas. And there was a lot of weird, crazy stuff going on in my personal life that it wasn't like anything crazy. It was just like really busy and a lot of stuff going on. And then I said, you know, rip the run, you know, because she was doing the hard mode or whatever, and she died, but it was hilarious. So it was worth it. And I was just like, you know, looking forward to more shenanigans. Now, here's the thing, right? And this is why I love Fauna and the saplings. She said happy birthday, right? So she took time of her day to do that. But you see those 30 replies? There were a lot of other people that said happy birthday to me. And I made sure to every single person, I said thank you. Because it's like, I haven't had someone say happy birthday to me on my birthday in years. My family members will send me like a text a week later, like, hey, wasn't your birthday like then? I was like, yeah. And they're like, happy belated. I'm like, if you're a week late, don't bother, you know? But yeah, no, it's like, I'm famous, Mom. Yeah, exactly. Like, this. And I was telling Worry this. I was like, you know what? I don't care about anything else. I've reached the top, right? I've made her laugh. Even my close family. Yeah. Well, I'm not really big on birthdays. I literally look at it as like just another day. And I've never really had birthdays my entire life, so it's not like, I mean, I'm missing out on stuff, and that's what people tell me, but like, I just never have. You know, like for example, I had a birthday where it was just me in my apartment, and I got like this, I like creme brulee, like I love creme brulee. So I got a creme brulee, and I got like a candle, and I remember I lit it, and I sung happy birthday to myself, and I'm like, you know, what is this supposed to do? Like, I mean, I know the point is to celebrate it, right? But I'm just like, eh. And even like a happy birthday text costs like 5 seconds to type. But yeah, but people got to remember. Like, for example, like, I don't remember my best friend's birthday or whatever. I don't remember my close friends, my work friends, etc. But I have a calendar that sends me a text the day before. So, like, if I see them the next day, I have at least, well, if I know that I'm going to see them or have a really good chance, I send it like a week before so that I can order something on Amazon for them. And then I have a reminder the day before, like, hey, don't forget, you know. So, like, I remind myself. I'm my own assistant, essentially. But, yeah, I always make sure, like, even if they're, like, across the world, like, I send a text or give them a call, depending on, like, our relationship. And, yeah, birthdays are kind of meh as you get older. Because, like, the only, like, there are, like, hallmark birthdays, right? Like, when you hit, like, when you're 16, you get your first car, typically. When you're 18, you now can go and die in a war. Congratulations. When you're 21, you can drink. You know, and then after that, it's kind of like, you know, but yeah, it's like major milestones. Exactly. It's like, you know, hey, like, you know, the big 3-0, the big 4-0, you know, the big 5-0, right? You know, the funeral, you know, but I only celebrate the major milestone. Yeah, I'm the same way. Like, cause like, I will say I've had people in my life before that really, like, when I told them, like, hey, I don't really, you know, celebrate birthdays and stuff. Tell me you're American without telling me you're American. I won't ever say it out loud, but there will be signs. But, like, the major milestones that I celebrate are normally, like, you know, personal successes that I feel are worth, like, bragging about. You know, like, you know, major life improvements or something like that. But, you know, like I was saying, there was a time years ago that, you know, someone got angry at me for not celebrating my birthday. And I'm like, look, I understand if, like, you disagree with it, like, it's fine, but, you know, angry with me? What the fuck? So, you know, I was just like, okay. And then they got angry at me for it, but they didn't wish me happy birthday, which, by the way, is, like, a fit of irony. And, by the way, when that happened, I didn't realize it on my birthday at that time. I realized it, like, a few, like, weeks later, and I was like, you got angry at me for not celebrating my birthday, but you didn't send me a text or a call or anything. And it's like, look, I know we're acquaintances, but it's like, you got angry at me. Like, but then again, it's kind of nice that they didn't, because I don't want to associate with people that get angry at me for how I live my life, especially when there's no reason for it. 16 first car, 21 for drinking. Over here, 16 to learn, 18 to drink. Well, yeah, in North America, Canada too, it's 21. But, yeah, like, if you're in Germany, right, like 16, I think, was legal age. I think England also 16. It is kind of funny though, because, like, I've seen memes where, like, you know, Americans turn 21 and they finally start to drink liquor legally. Hint, hint. And then, you know, you see, you know, 21-year-old British man finally deciding to quit liquor because they've been drinking since they've been, like, 16. And most of the kids that, like, drink at 16, they've been drinking since they've been, like, 12, right? You know, they took the vodka or whatever and just sipped it. Europe is weird where they have different ages for different alcohols. Yeah, it's like, does it really matter about the percentage? You just have to drink more. Ooh, wow, what a big fucking deal, you know? It used to be 16 and moved up to 18 recently. That's good. That's good. Yeah, the further away that you can put substances that can ruin your life, you know, from kids, that's pretty good. You know, people are like, oh yeah, let's lower the drinking age from 21 to 18. I'm like, dude, why? Like, what do you get to gain by having more people graduating high school? Typically, that's how it normally is in North America at 18. They graduate high school, and now they can drink. So what are they going to do once they graduate? They're going to drink and drive, right? You know, it's like, you know. Oh, yeah, hold on, sorry. I feel like I'm gloating now by having that up. Hold on, what is my battery at? Is it charging my phone? We're going to go dead Raz for a minute here, but... Okay, it's not charging my phone, but it's like, it's stopping it from going down faster. It was at 18, now it's at 14. The chance of getting liver damage from beer/wine is a lot lower than vodka, schnapps, and whiskey. Yeah, if I'm honest with you, like, if you want to take, well, this, I have to say it specifically. If you want to increase your heart health, taking half a glass of genuine red wine every, you know, few days with a dinner will increase your heart health. Because there's a lot of antioxidants, there's a lot of detoxification that goes on. It helps with the I mean, not the liver, but the kidneys. So, Now, is that to say, like, if you drink vodka every day after your dinner, it's going to help you? No, it's going to kill you, right? Or not kill you, but it's going to damage your liver. You know, if you're one of the lucky ones, you won't have liver disease by 30. It doesn't. Your body rejects the amount of fluid you intake. Well, I mean, there are hard limits to it, right? Like, everyone, like, there's, you know, the quote-unquote, you know, everyone has their own maximum. But ultimately, I mean, if we're talking about, like, not biology, but anatomy, right? A liver can take a pretty intense amount of beating because a liver infinitely regenerates. Oh no, I can't sip some scotch. Might as well chug 12 beers. Well, yeah, I mean, I'm going to be real with you guys. I don't know if this is a hot take, but I don't really like beer. You know, I'm kind of on the fence of where, like, yeah, it's piss. Because you have to drink, like, 3 of them to get anywhere near, like, 2 shots worth of beer. Or, sorry, alcohol. And the taste is always, like, I don't know, it's always, like, the hops, like, you can't get around it. You know, it's just, like, eh. Now, I will say, if you go to a bar and you get, like, a pint, like a proper pint of beer, that's different. I'm talking about, like, you know, the shitty, you know, Blue Moon beer or whatever that you can get. Which 16-year-old that wants to chug beer will sip scotch? Well, the only reason they drink the beer is because they can't afford the scotch. Let's be real, right? You know. Because, I mean, if you start drinking, no matter what, you know, regardless of all the other factors, right? Like, you're going to try new stuff. You're going to find what you like. Like, for example, for me, people have called me gay for this, and I don't care. But, like, I like the girly drinks. I love drinking alcoholic beverages, and I can't taste the alcohol. Americans suck at beer, that is true. I mean, we have good beer over here. Well, yeah, like, we don't have, and I'm not just speaking for America here, I'm talking for, like, North America completely. Like, we don't really have good shit. We have, like, we have good whiskey, right? We have good, you know, scotch and stuff, but, like, beer? It's kind of like made for consumption, not for pleasure. And that's what Europe has over North America. Europe makes alcohol, beer or wine or whatever, so that it's an enjoyable experience when you drink. It's not just to shoot it back and get, you know. Hey, American has amazing beer. We just have a ton of shitty beer. Yeah, I don't drink enough beer to have an opinion on that. I just said, like, based upon what I know. So if I'm wrong, you know, I'm wrong, you know. Girly drinks are insane. They taste amazing depending on the mood I'm in. Okay, cool. Yeah, like, I have literally been, like, discriminated against. Like, legitimate discrimination because I order, like, like a Bloody Mary that is alcoholic. Like, tomato juice goes well with certain alcohols. 100%. But, I mean, if you told me, hey, Raz, you can only drink 1 alcohol for the rest of your life, and you have to choose now, what is it? Tequila. I love tequila. How is a Bloody Mary girly? Because people, like, okay, when I was discriminated against, it wasn't, I don't think it was it a Bloody Mary? God, this was a long time ago. Oh, no. I got, I think it was this, it was like a red slushy. I don't know what the alcohol was in it. It was probably vodka, but it tasted like cherry? It was like a cherry slushy, but it was alcoholic. I refuse. You've not been to Belgium then. But yeah, it's just like, you know, Bloody Mary I wouldn't say is considered girly. It's more of a generic brunch drink. Yeah, but who goes to brunch, right? Just saying. At least that's how I see it. It may be wrong, but, you know. Because I only ever really drink, you know, if I'm drinking, it's with other people, because drinking alone, meh, just makes me tired and I want to go to sleep. But, yeah, we don't really do brunch over in North America. I'm starting a war between Worry and Lord with fucking beer. This is great. What's funny is that, like, because we've been talking about more, like, just, like, generic, like, you know, the boys stuff, I'm like, do I have to make the streams 18 plus? And it's like, but I've been watching other streams where, like, they're literally, like, they have their tits out and shit, like, in VR chat, and they're like, oh yeah, it's not 18 plus, and I'm like, and they have, like, hundreds of subscribers, by the way, so they're legit, not just, like, a random outlier. I mean, wake up at 11 then start eating and drinking. Yeah, I can't eat as soon as I wake up. Like, I can't eat breakfast. My stomach is just like, eh. Like, but like, I'll wake up and I'm not hungry, and then like 2 hours later, I'm like, man, I wish I had like a sausage McMuffin or something, you know? Oh, actually, speaking of Twitch policies, did you guys see that they said, oh, you can't have, you know, hold on, what was the specific phrasing? It was so stupid. They were trying to combat the meta with the butts and the boobs, like just being completely on stream. Where is it? Twitch. Oh, I gotta go to my follow list now. Oh, I lost a follower. Lol. People follow me on Twitter? Why? Why would you do that? Why would you do that to yourself? Ah, great. I think it was the other account, but basically they were saying that, like, hey, like, you can't have certain body parts on for longer than a few minutes, otherwise you get banned. We got new Twitch rules about adult streams, don't you know? Yep. Trappist, LeChouf, Duvel, got those. I literally had LeChouf and a Duval 2 days ago. Or Duvel, I don't even know how to say that. Like, this is just me showing my hand here. I don't know what a Trappist, a LeChouf, or a Duvel is. I may be saying them right. I probably am. I'm probably not, but yeah. Oh, hey, Laura. I don't know if you were here when I was talking about it, but in 2 hours, I was able to take down my old table, put up my new one, but I got a war scar for it, and I dropped one of the table legs that were homing, and it landed right on my foot, and I have ice on my foot, so I'm good to go, but it's just a really bad, you know, zang, essentially. Yeah, oof is right. Dude, I was so, like, it wasn't one of those pains where, like, it really hurt. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, it really fucking hurt, but it was one of those things where I was looking at him like, you son of a bitch. You know, you motherfucker. Purple heart, dude, that was in the line to do. Here, hold on. You know, I'll add a purple heart to my chest so that, you know, instead of just having my, you know, quote unquote, you know, patch, it'll be my icon, and then I'll be a purple heart. I'll be decorated, you know. Give me enough time to fuck around with stuff. I will injure myself enough to get all the awards. I'll get the platinum purple heart. Just you wait. But I gotta say, the new table I have is like, it's 60 inches by 24, which is I think, I don't know what it is in metric. Let me convert it for you. So 60 inches to centimeters. It's 152 centimeters long by 60 centimeters. So it's pretty big, but it's not bad. Now I'm trying to think of what metal streams would get. Getting hurt while getting stuff up has to be one. That's actually a good point. Yeah, like what would qualify for a stream? I mean, injuring myself in the line of duty is definitely purple heart. That one's for real. Yeah, do I get my what is it? Yeah, the patch or the ribbon you get for just going on deployment. You know, the one that everyone gets, but like, you know, people at bars, you know, 20 years later are like, oh yeah, I was there, man. Look at this ribbon, I got the proof. Afflecken, Blonde, Triple, Carmelet, Leaf, Left or Leaf 9? No, there's no ISO Left 9. Those are your favorites. They hurt as well when drinking them too fast, but still. So you want effectiveness. You don't care about the method. Getting D's nutsed by your chat deserves a medal. Yeah, I just wish I had like any artistic skill, because then I could like throw up Krita and make these like badges like, hey, you know, someone comes in like, holy shit, are you know, Admiral whatever from the Russian Federation with like 900 medals? You know, and those were just the ones he chose to show off. You know, it's like, yeah, you see this medal, man? I dropped a table leg on my foot, man. You see this other one? Yeah, I fell to a D's nut stroke 10 years after the fact. You know? You see this, man? I didn't get the pun 5 times in a row in one stream. You know? That would be fucking great. Oh, man. But, yeah, the good news is that, as soon as I'm done with stream, I'm probably gonna shower, sleep, and blah blah blah. But tomorrow should be business as usual. Don't know what I'm gonna do, but we'll see. I mean, most royals have earned their medal, so look up any royal family from Europe during a military display. Oh, no, I meant insofar as, like, for example, like in the American military, like, if you made it through boot, you get a ribbon. If you made it through, I think selection was, you get a ribbon. Now, you know, they don't give them out, right? You have to earn them, right? But, I mean, I'm just saying, like there was a guy, this was a hearsay story, so I don't even know if it's true, but this army guy that I was hanging out with, he was telling me, like, he went to a bar where veterans normally go, and a guy from the Air Force was trying to pass off that he was hot shit because he did a tour in Afghanistan, and they asked him, like, hey, what was your role, right? And he was sitting in the ATC just doing, you know, like, nowhere near the fighting, but, like, the way that he was talking about it in the bar was like, you know, I was there, boots on the ground, all that, whatever, and it was like, dude, like, I don't get why people do that. Like, you served in the military, you went overseas and you did your job. If you did not do your job, there would be a very essential part of our military that would be left open. Be proud and happy that you did your job. Sure, you may not be going into on bar or something like that, but, like, you know, who cares? You did your job. Be proud. Air Force are desk jockeys and joystick riders. In my experience, they haven't all been that way. It's just that the outliers really, really, you know, poke out. We'll try to keep an eye out for those. Local bars love bringing in some Euro imports. Triple are rough, though. Bear triples are hard to move due to the yeast process. Yeah, like overseas, yeast will, yeah. Air Force are Air Force and pilots are two different people. Yeah, like, for example, like, pilots, right? Like, they're, you know, they're always cool. I've never met a pilot in the Air Force or outside the Air Force that wasn't chill as fuck. They've always been chill. But I just brought up that story because it's like, one, it's like, dude, like, it's fine to gloat about what you did. Pilots have earned their respect. Yeah, exactly. But, like, you know, even that guy who he did ATC, which is air traffic control for, like, one of the military bases. That was like, I don't know. Like I said, I'm reporting on hearsay from hearsay, so give me some leeway here. But you know, I was just like, dude, like, who cares? You know, you did your job. Gloat about that. Don't gloat about something you didn't do, right? Because if you try to gloat to people who were actually fucking there, they're gonna be like, what was your unit? What was your MOS? And it's like, uh-oh, they're gonna figure it out. And it's like women aren't impressed by that. They don't even know what ATC is. Just like artillery crews. Dude, artillery crews are... I've never met... I had a friend who went from high school into the military. He went into the artillery corps, and he was a gun loader, I think, or whatever the gun crew is. I talked to him. Like, I ran into him in passing, and I was like, hey, what did you do? And he told me that was what he was up to. And then I had to talk louder because he was, like, basically deaf, because it looks like he wasn't wearing his ear pro. So he was, like, fucking deaf. And he was like 20 something at the time. I was like, Jesus. I've met a few that weren't chill, but I'd say most are okay. Yeah, I mean, that's generally the rule with everything, whether it's in the military or otherwise. Like, there's always the cool people and shit, but you only hear about the people that are, like, idiots and assholes. You don't hear about the dude who does his job and does it well, because that's expected, right? So you just got to be careful about what, you know, how close the rose-colored glasses are on your face and whether they're on there in the first place. They refused to wear the correct ear protection, and some of them didn't get the right gear. Yeah, but, like, the thing that I don't get about it, right, like, is I've always been, like, I have sensitive hearing. I've had sensitive hearing since I was a kid. Always have, always will. But, like, if things are too loud, people are like, oh yeah, this is fine. I'm like, dude, fuck no, I need to get away from this. This is, like, it's painful. And people are like, oh yeah, you know, even though it's really painful, I just fight through it, it's fine. And I'm like, you're almost 30 and you can't hear out of your left ear. What do you mean it was fine, right? And you don't even need to get, like, the $300 ones let you hear conversation while it also protects your ears. Like, just get fucking, like, IEMs that have, like, the singers and stuff on stage. They have in-ear monitors that are basically headbuds with noise cancellation. It's like, dude, they're like $80 on Amazon. Hell, I have a pair of IEMs that do that, just in case. But yeah, I mean, like, some people, like, I mean, you can't fix stubborn, right? They're gonna do what they want to do, and that's it. Communication is key for those crews, and it's the bang that fucks up your hearing. But wearing the ear pro means you need to relearn the comm with your commander. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, so like that's probably the explanation behind like. But I mean, that's such a fucked like scale though. Like, okay, good communication, but I can't talk to anyone in 10 years. It's like that is a like that. Well, hey, look at it this way. Okay, his inability to hear is not service related. It's just natural, you know? Some people treat personal protective equipment the way people treated mastering that you're a bitch if you use it. Yeah, but like, you know, I don't know, some people really struggle with not giving a fuck what people think, because people change what they think every day. There's a reason most RD crews are young guys. Well, yeah, exactly, because they're the ones that are actually willing/able to do it. Probably the willing part is a big part, but yeah, it's just like PPE is just like, I don't know. I'm a little bit more I'm like very overly cautious just because it's how I am. So I always make sure that, you know, because there's only a few things that I care about. Okay, we've got a few senses. My sight, which I have to wear fucking glasses whenever I stare at monitors for too long to stop blue light and stuff, because my vision is starting to get a little wonky, and I don't want to lose my 2010 vision, right? Hearing, like, I'm not going to go deaf, and I don't want tinnitus or tinnitus or however you pronounce that, you know? And, you know, the list goes on. But some people just, I mean, some of them are able to. Some of them are able to not give a single fuck about it. You have 6 senses. One of them is huge. Hey, you, did you know you can help me get to shore with a follow? Yeah, tinnitus is awful. I've had, like, bouts of tinnitus, so, like, it'll come in for, like, an hour or so, and then it'll go away, but it's, like, whew, like, constantly. Like, I would literally need to, like, have music constantly going to, like, stop me. Like, this, like, elevator, well, this isn't elevator music. This is more so, like, chill cafe music. Like, I need this going 24/7. But, yeah, I was just like, pfft. I need to have some sound in my bedroom, else I can't sleep. Yeah, I'm the same way. I mean, it used to be that I couldn't sleep with noise, but then I trained myself, and now it's like, if I have to sleep in a room that's completely quiet, it needs to be ice cold. That's my only condition. But otherwise, yeah, I have a fan that blows on me. I have a backup fan for that one in case that breaks. Because I just love, like, that white noise. You know? And some people, like, either they really, like, they agree with me, or they, you know, they're polar opposite, etc. Without the sound, I have a beep, which is driving me insane. What's the beep? Is it like a... I'm trying to think, what would beep in the middle of the night? Like your fire detector or something? You have tinnitus? Oh, shit. Dude, I am so sorry to hear that. Yeah. Yeah. 100%. Yeah, I hope that as time goes on, the faster the better. You know, we come up with more medical procedures that are not intrusive and not invasive that will allow us to kind of, you know, grab back those little bits that we've lost. And little by little, you know, we'll start curing stuff. Like that Neuralink guy. I mean, I still think it's super based that, like, the first thing he did when he got the chip in was he stayed up all night and played Civ 6. And I'm like, you know, you should have played Civ 5. Civ 5 is better, but it's like, you know, I respect it. There's not really a chance it will be fixed before I start going deaf. Well, here's the thing about advancements, right? We don't know when they're going to happen. You know, and you can be optimistic about it like I am in this case, or pessimistic. But the good news is that it will happen eventually. But, you know, I mean, regardless of whether it's going to happen today, tomorrow, or the next day, I mean, we can only do it a day at a time. So, you know, my hope is that, you know, just every single little day, that little bit you give into it, you know, extends it further and further. You know, delay it. And then we'll be chilling, sipping mimosas on Jupiter. Not on Jupiter. Jupiter's a gas giant. Mars. There we go. By the way, is it just me, or is, like, I don't want to live on Mars? Like, Mars is such an ugly planet. Oh, am I getting ground loop again? I think we're fine, but well, we'll see. Not that high on the priority list according to your health. Did it yourself, so need to live with it. Yeah, it doesn't really matter whether, you know, what the cause was, whether it was the fault of one thing or another. I mean, it just fucking sucks. And then obviously you have all the other shit that complicates it, and you're like, ugh. And Mars as is. Well, yeah, Mars as is right now is like basically just a red ball. But I mean, like, even with the terraforming, I don't know. I don't know if I could ever call that place home. But then again, maybe I'm just an Earth. What do they call it? Earthphile. And I'm Mars phobic. Rastavi gets canceled for being Mars phobic. Earthphiles rejoice. But yeah, I mean, like I've never broken a bone in my life, thank God. But I've gotten a lot of fractures over the time, and I'm really hoping that my little toe here, or rather my foot here, is just a really bad bruise or something. Until they fix FTL travel, I would not want to live on a different planet. I mean, people who will be born on a different planet will not be able to travel to Earth due to difference in gravity. Yeah, unless they do like intensive training to make up the difference. But yeah, the problem with the FTL is mainly the fact that we can go forward into time, but we can't come back. That's the main issue with FTL, is if you are moving... Oh, you can actually see me like twisting in my chair. It's actually kind of cool. Yeah, going to lower gravity is something a human can handle, but the other way around will not be possible. Well, it is possible. It's just extremely like annoying. Like, for example, like on, like, let's say Mars was, instead of it being like, I think it's like 1.2 times Earth gravity, or 0.8 or 0.7 Earth gravity, it was like 1.4. We would just need to train with weights. I mean, well, what I mean by that is that, like, we wouldn't be able to stay there for our entire lives, but we could stay there for like short periods. But yeah, you're right. Our bones just aren't, like, because like even after, like, if you were able to stay there for 6 months, like there would be like incredible amounts of scarring, and you'd probably have like because your red blood cells and all your bone marrow is made in your what is it called, in your bone marrow. So I mean, yeah, we'll see. But really, I mean, that's not too big of an issue, right? We could probably create suits that offset that, but you know, using water or something. You can train your muscles, but bone will collapse in on itself. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so it's kind of like you see me kind of like figuring out the same thing you're thinking, like, as I'm going. It's like, oh, fuck, yeah. But, you know, it's like, oh, yeah, that's true. But, I mean, if we were able to fix FTL, and when I say fix FTL, my understanding is that, like, we can go forward in time. We just got to go really fucking fast. The problem is that we can't go back. Right. Or at least we haven't figured out how to do that yet. I don't think we will. Because it's like, to my understanding, in order to go backwards in time, we need to make regular integers, so only positive. We can't do FTL. Oh, wait, I'm so stupid. I meant to say, I didn't mean FTL is like faster than light travel. I meant FTL is like, we can go forward in time by sending an object really fucking fast, but we can't do faster than light. My bad. I mean, shit, we can't even get close to hitting the speed of light. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I conflated two things. I thought FTL was... You can tell my brain ain't working. Yeah, I mean... But then, okay, now let's actually like shift the conversation to actually talking about FTL. We are constantly moving forward in time. Yeah. Like, FTL, like, we could go faster than light, but the problem is that the faster you go... Well, not relatively, but like if you go really fast, like let's say you go like 80% the speed of light, you will be moving like a second or two faster than everyone else. You know, just for example, not exactly. And once you hit FTL, you should be able to move backwards in time. All the research I've seen into it has said that like the only reason or capability of us being able to do that is if white holes exist. So quasi portals that will quote unquote transport us back in time. But like, for example, the problem is that even if we could do that, it would be extremely like difficult to predict like how much we would have to go back to expend the same amount of time. The faster you go to FTL, the slower your time moves. Great, I'm confusing so much shit right now. Because it's gravity that's the bitch. Oh, you're right. Yeah, because the faster you go to the speed of light, it slows down because... Well, perceptually, time slows down. Oh, I don't know what I'm talking about. Can you guys tell that I don't know what I'm talking about? Has it become apparent yet? Oh, hi, Rye. With the sun rising brightly in my presence, the burning sensation has left the mark within. No matter. Everything's burning. Let's go! We got a quote of the day from Rye. Life is complete. We are good to go. We are happy. There it is. Also, hi, Rye. Hi, Worry. Hi, Lord. Hello, everyone. Gang's all here. Yeah, we were just talking about how I don't know what I'm talking about. So, nothing's new. Same old, same old. So, enough about me. How are you guys doing? Has your day hopefully been good? Hi, Worry. Hi, Rye. Raz. Sorry. And hello, Ram. I love how I call you Lord and everyone else is like, okay, hi, short-range anti-air missile. Oh, hey, Ren. Hello, Mr. Resdobby. I'm here to talk to you about your payment plan for Outback Steakhouse. Man, you're making me want a steak right now. I would kill for a steak right now. Just a simple ribeye, nothing crazy, garlic butter, mashed potatoes. That's it. The young brat has arrived. I want a steak. Yeah, me too, man. When you said Outback, I was like, steak. Speaking of, I need to make dinner. I'm gonna do chicken and rice. Nice and simple. By the way, if you haven't already, rice cooker, S tier. I'm trying to order dinner. I'm getting me a steak on Saturday from Outback. Hell yeah. Speaking of, I need to make breakfast. Yeah. Rin came in and dropped, hey, you guys are a little hungry, right? You guys are a little hungry. And we're all like, oh, fuck, we are hungry. Oh, no. Speaking of, I need to make breakfast, but still everything's burning. Rice cooker, Raz, that's our children. Oh, God. I mean, you're right, but... I mean, making rice, though, like, the only thing that's annoying about rice is you have to clean it. That's about it. I mean, unless you really want starchy rice, but, like, generally speaking, you don't want that. Gonna have to Uber eat something because my microwave broke and I can't heat any of my meal prep, by the way. Hey, Lord, by the way, it's not a microwave, it's a Michael-wave. Just letting you know, they changed the name recently. FTC stepped in and said it's called a Michael-wave because microwave was trademarked. Are you guys hungry yet or on my level? I'm eating ice cream. What do you mean? We always clean our rice? Well, no. There are people like, okay, there are people who don't clean their rice, right? But the only reason why you clean up, shut up, Raz, it's microwave. The only reason you need to clean your rice is, well, one, cleanliness, because there are like bugs and stuff that can be on it and stuff. So from a cleanliness standpoint, you need to do so. But like, what I meant by like not cleaning it completely is like, you just kind of douse it in water a little bit, clean off all of the thing on there, and then you leave all the other starches that are on it. It's microwave. Oh, God damn it. I love how that space made me say wave. Jesus. That implies the existence of a Michelle way. Hey. Michelle way makes hot food cold, and microwave makes food warm. I almost said womb horn. Womb horn. What the fuck is wrong with me? Imagine owning a rice cooker, get a pressure cooker, and an air fryer, and be like me and have both. Yeah, I have a rice cooker, but I want to get an air fryer. I have a crock pot, but it doesn't count as a pressure cooker. But I mean, generally speaking, like my like, and this is just how I am. I know it may be wasteful, but like whenever I cook, I make 2 days worth of food. So like, if I do steak and rice, which is my favorite dish, I take, you know, a fairly sized ribeye, make rice, and then, excuse me, and then I'll cut the steak in half and have, you know, a bowl of rice and half the steak, and that's good to go, right? And then the next day I just, you know, take it from the Ziploc bag, warm it up or whatever, and then, you know, eat that. Meal prepping is underrated. Are you saying that women are cold, Raspberry? No, not at all. I'm just saying that they really like Frozen and they just want to let it go. I also have a crock pot. I am the cook of the stream. I think Rye will have a word with you about that. Join the club. Got a rice cooker, pressure cooker, air fryer, and a heated air oven. Oh my God. Yeah, I mean, I I like keeping my electricity bill low and stuff. So generally speaking, like, it really depends on gas prices and stuff. It's like, well, do I want to use the oven? Do I want to use the blah, blah, blah? And it's like, eh. Rye is the baker, I'm the cooker. Oh, yeah, you're right. It has been a while since we've gone through this. Meal prep is just so useful when you're single. Yeah, meal prep, I think, like, even if you're not single, like, it's really amazing. Like, for example, if you're not single, pro tip, stews and shit really work. Like, if you make, like a beef stew, that thing, And as you run out, you just add more stuff to it. Made a good meal and then freezing the leftovers. Jack of all trades, my guy. You're too young to be a good cook. Worry is like, Grandpa's like, oh, not my house, not my house. Rice cooker never heard of her. Oh my fucking god, Rin. Rice cooker? I've never heard of her. It's like, Jesus. Where is that even from? Is that just a dad joke? Is there a movie that's from? I've been trying to figure this out for years, and the only thing I've gotten close to is like, hey, this is just what people, like, when they're older, just say to fuck with people. Rice cooker. I barely even know her. Ren, you failed as a cook. I know of 10-minute rice. I mean, if you can, okay, you can cook rice really quick. Like, if you really need to cook rice, you can, I mean, shit, they have minute rice for a reason, right? And there's some dudes that can cook it in 59 seconds. All right, but what I'm saying is that, like, if you want quality rice, it takes a little bit of time. And I recommend if you want a little bit, well, it depends per rice, but like, I cook it for like 10, 15 minutes, and then I let it sit for 10 so that some of the moisture gets off of it, and it's so good. You're getting ripped off. Regular takes like 10 minutes. Yeah, like 10, 15 minutes. No big deal. It might have come from something, but now it's just something we say. Yeah, I know, right? It's just like, and I remember the first time I heard it, it was from a dude. I think, what? I don't know, I think it was in high school. I was like, what the fuck? It's a rice cooker. That's so fucking good. That's such a good pun. Holy fuck. Now do I buy a bag of rice that's more expensive than 10-minute rice? I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. I get my rice imported from Japan. I mean, shit, I can post the Amazon link. But, it's, from Fukuoka, I think, or something like that. Actually, hold on. I'm too lazy, but, you know, it's 6 months worth of rice. I believe in Walmart. Yeah. Yeah, it's like a 5-10 kilo bag, and I get it once every 6 months, and I only pay like $50 or something like that. I don't know. Yeah, like okay, so this is what I did, right? Because I'm like, 5 kilograms. That's really annoying. You get the 5 kilogram, right? The 10 kilogram bag, and you put it in your pantry or somewhere you can hide it, like where it's cool and warm. Then you get a Ziploc bag, and you fill them. Right, so if you need them to be a little bit, you know, because a 5 kilo bag is fucking ginormous. But if you need it to be like hidden in a pantry or something, you can just get a Ziploc bag and fill it up, close it, and then fill up multiple ones, and then just stick them in your pantry. That's what I do. $21.16. So that's what? Midnight is 24 minus 3. 9, 8, 16? No, it's 2.16. That's bad planning on your part. Now it's Taco Bell o'clock. I mean, Taco Bell is nice if you don't have anything to do the next day, you know what I mean? The bag is in my kitchen in a drawer. Yeah, same. What's up, Rye? I almost said Raz because I read my name. What's a funny thing, Rye? Raz, what? People mispronounce my name IRL because it has the same pronunciation as rice. Really? 21 is 9 o'clock? Fuck. I'm not good with military time. After 1700, I get the inability. I'm just like, because 1700 is 5 p.m. I'm just like, it's fine. I mean, isn't it? I don't even think it's called. I think it's like, to everyone, like, around the world, it's called military time. But I think it has an actual name. Just subtract 2, dude. What do you mean subtract 2? 24 is 12, so remove 12. Oh, yeah, but you gotta understand, right? That requires effort. and you're asking effort of me. You guys don't know me. 24-hour time, 24-hour clock, yeah. You can subtract 2 and just drop the 1. That's a good point. That's a good point. Only Americans call it military time. What is it called everywhere else? Is it just 24-hour clock? It's standard. Oh, I see. So I'm well. Do you guys normally have like 12, like for a regular clock, like 12, or do you have 24 on your clocks? Just curious. Time to invade Worry's home. I imagine that you guys probably have 12 number clocks, but it's just that like in the evening it's just like you read the clock and you're like, oh, it's 7:24, and then you convert that to 19:24. All my stuff is set to 24-hour. Not bad. Yeah. I can't do that. It's too much effort, I used to be willing to take the extra second or so to kind of like think about it, but not anymore. Especially today, man. Holy hell. I mean, I'm still nursing my little, foot thing here, so. The analog clocks have 12 faces, but all digital has 24. Yeah, digital, but yeah, I meant to say like analog versus digital. I'm tired to read military time. Yeah, same. Having to deal with PM and AM is annoying. Yeah, in my opinion, I'd rather deal with PM and AM because I've been dealing with it all my life, so it's like second nature. But 24-hour clock is. Bleh. Neraz, what's bothering you deep down inside today? Nothing really. Today's been a good day. I mean, I will say like disassembling my table and building the new one has definitely been a harrowing experience, and we'll be yet to see whether I have a hairline fracture or something. But yeah, I'm good to go. Everything's been good. What's bothering me deep down inside? I'm hungry. So it's bothering me deep down in my stomach. I don't know if you heard, but my stomach grumbled. I think deep down, Twerky already has today. Twerky is always thinking. He always gets down, and he's always thinking about really deep stuff. Okay, he's our Philosopherilla. There we go. He wants everyone to unfollow and follow him again so he can bark / meow the problem. Hey, that was that stream, okay? That was that stream. Okay. And there's already a clip that's featured on my Twitch channel, so you can, if you want to get your dopamine, there you go, but God, I'm Twerky's therapist. Only therapist I need is a 14-ounce ribeye steak, some mashed potatoes, like some red wine. I know it's weird, but trust me, red wine with steak actually works really well. If you haven't tried it, I'd say try it. And you're quite welcome for the clip of him barking. What is happening with your client privilege? Oh yeah, because there's some mashed taters. Bro, that's the coldest take ever. Cold. Okay, good. Dude, because here's the thing, right? Like, I'm cool with arguing with people. Like, that's no biggie. But it's like, there are some things that I'm just like, this is not worth my time to argue over. And I'm just like, you know what? Having red wine with steak is really nice. And it doesn't even need to be an expensive wine. It like literally, like you don't need to drink only red wine with spaghetti or red wine with, like, no. Right? Wine with food is a necessity. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't think that you should drink wine or like alcohol after every, or rather, let me rephrase. I don't think you should drink red wine after every meal, just because like that's kind of a lot. But as long as it's healthfully impacting your life, go for it. Hell yeah. Who the fuck have you ever met that would disagree? Honestly, there's a lot of people who just want to disagree because they like. Here's what I've noticed: a lot of people like with red wine and food, they've never tried it, and they're just giving their opinion based upon how they feel, rather than being like, "Oh yeah, I had it and I didn't like it, and here's why." Which is really annoying in my opinion. It's like, because it's easier to say like, I don't know, like, okay, than like, oh no, well, white wine needs to be paired with this. When you eat ass, you need to make sure you're drinking a red Merlot because otherwise you don't get all the texture and the flavor. It's like, fuck off. drink red wine with a white shirt on. Ironically, whenever I drink red wine, I'm normally drinking whenever I'm drinking red wine, I have like a white t-shirt on, because typically it's like at like a you know, a quote unquote fancy place, because I don't really drink wine whenever I'm at home. Wet wine, yeah, I know. I hope the wine is wet. You're just piling grapes and letting them ferment there. Want some cheese with that wine? Oh, dude, don't. I have. Okay, so I have a thing, like a really cheap ass like red cooking wine that I use. That sometimes I like, you know, I cook with it, but like it's mainly cooking wine. Let's be real. For that like sweet flavor, and but sometimes I'll take a drag out of it just cause, and it's not bad. It's not bad. But cheese with wine, oh my god, boomer hours, dude. Okay. I don't care if this is considered a boomer hour. There is something to be said about the joy of talking about how good eating cheese and wine is. But in my opinion, you can't just have cheese and wine. You need crackers, and not just like shitty saltine crackers. You need quality crackers. Oh no, I meant the joke. Oh, okay, I see, my bad. But some pairings can be argued, sure, but red wine with steak is like the extreme classic of all time. Okay, I did not know that. I thought it was with Italian food. The basic is red for meat and white for fish. I don't eat fish, so I wouldn't know that. But it all depends on the profile of the wine and the dish you're eating. Yeah, everything is subjective. It's not like there's objective, like in terms of like, you know, sommeliers having opinions on it, but it's like, it's up to you. Like either you like it or you don't. Some people may like white wine with steak as opposed to red. That's their prerogative. Raz, read that again as a joke. I'm so tired of missing jokes. I need to work harder to figure this shit out. May as well get a charcuterie board while you're at... Shit. I'm so sorry. I read that... Oh, every single time I see charcuterie board, I just read it as charcuterie. And I normally say it only in my head, but I think I said it out loud. But yeah, so... A charcuterie board, yeah. Whenever I'm drinking wine with my charcuterie board. Oh no. Oh jeez. When I was growing up and the kids would complain, the adults would say, "You want some cheese with that wine?" Oh, that's so good. And I bet like certain languages, like it's better to say because like it's more punny. Because like in English, like wine, you know, WHINE, like that's pretty good, but charcuterie board, that is goddamn American way. And Rye is losing his mind, bro. What the fuck? Shush, Raz. I had wine the other day. Yeah, I haven't had wine in a long time. I mean, I'm gonna have chicken and rice tonight, so it's like, I mean, red wine can go with chicken and rice, but I don't know. I mean, I've tried it before. I don't really like it, but maybe I'll just have like a sip or two to see if I've changed my mind. Just, you know, it'll help with the heart health, you know. I think it doesn't red wine also, like in healthy amounts, like increases your gut culture, like the bacteria and stuff. Our little raspberry is losing his mind, dude. I've already lost it. I'm trying to claw back what I got. You're gonna have some chicken and rice. Oh, whoa. Yep. The rice I get though is like, you know, when you go to oh my bad. Ow. I'm young. My back. Whenever, you know, you go to a restaurant and you get really nice white rice, I found that is a Japanese one. Oh no, I saw rice. I saw the pun. Don't worry, right? I caught that one. The heart health thing has to do with the alcohol, not the wine. Really? I thought it had to do with... I thought it was only something that was specific with red wine. Now, obviously, if anyone's listening to this, don't take it as health advice or anything, but, like, we're just shooting the shit, so don't take anything as law. If you see Worry ever coming into America, just shoot his foot to make him go away. Why would I want to do that? Why would I want to do that? Honestly, I think if Worry came to America, like, he would definitely have, like, a few things he wanted to do. Just knock it out, get it done. You know? I mean, that's my way, too. Like, okay, if I were going to... What is it? Like, if I were going to England, right? I want to go and see Stonehenge. I want to go and see London. I want to go see Glasgow. You know, a few of these places. And then I'm a massive history buff, so, like, I'd go and see Lord Acton's place. what's his name? Edward Koch, so on. Alcohol makes your blood thinner, so it's easy. Oh, I see. So, okay. Yeah, and that's why you only drink a little of it, because it helps with... Okay. Everything is about rice. I've been summoned. Welcome to the rice field, motherfucker. He would want to come and try and sell me in URAS. Hey, Ren, I don't think he wants to do that. I think that's your headcanon. One of the things I want to do is shoot Ren for his bracket. Man, honestly, I would pay good money, and honestly, you would help me out with my streaming career so much if I could stream just you, Rin, and Worry in a Nerf war. Where's Ram? Short range anti-air missile is, I think, lurking and chilling. I think Lord is just chilling out, you know, because this chat has been super fucking super what do you call it? Like bright and lively. So don't test me, Worry. I have a musket. Dude, imagine a Nerf gun that was a musket. That would be cool. I remember my favorite one was the one that, like, it was a Nerf gun that you could, like, undo. You could screw it, and, like, it could be like an SMG or a pistol or like a rifle, and depending on how you connected it. I don't remember. That's a different story. Short range anti-air-to-air missile has disappeared. Yeah, he'll be back. Don't worry about him. I've been debating about food for the last hour, and I fucking decided on pizza. Dude, isn't that the worst? Like, you have so much on offer, but, like, because you've been wrangling with it so long, you're like, I'm gonna choose the easiest option. What is it? Oh, fucking pizza. It's like, yeah. But my chicken and rice, like, my rice, I actually already made it, so it's just waiting for me now. But all I need to do is do a quick sear both sides of the chicken, season it with cumin, what it's called? Cumin, salt, pepper. I forgot the other ones, but, you know, succulent, good chicken. Cumin. It's a good option. Yeah. I mean, it's an option, right? But it's like, is it the best option? No, but it's a good option. Just need something I can reheat in the oven tomorrow. Oh yeah, pizza will get you 100%. 100%. Yeah, I'm 100%. Cumin is underrated. If you use too much cumin, right, like, you spoil the dish. Live and die by the mutually assured destruction principle. Is that what you mean by mad? Also, cumin is so good. Shut up, Lord. Cumin, salt, pepper. Yeah, chili powder. That's what it is. Chili powder, rosemary, thyme, saffron. Yeah, it was... Rin, you gotta be tactical with it. You can't just say, come. By the way, hey, I got a joke for you. Okay, now if you know where this is from, then you get a +1 for me. But what's something that you can tell your dog but not your partner? I'm gonna let it sit here. What do you guys think? What do you think that you can tell your dog but you can't tell your partner? You know, stick your hand out to the dog, you know, beckon it to come closer and just say, come. Can't say that to your partner. Oh, you meant the spice. Ren is so young. I'm always tactical. Hell yeah. Who's a good boy? Fetch. No, I'm gonna let my joke fly under the radar because it is a really good fucking joke. I stole it from Colin Markery of Whose Line Is It Anyway? By the way, if you haven't, Whose Line Is It Anyway? I remember one time I decided I'm gonna watch all of it. Took me a while. Really took me a while, but it was so worth it. What can you say to your partner? Or sorry, what can you say to your dog but not your partner? Come. Oh, where I come from, the command is heal, not come. Yeah, that's like in North America, like, we just say, like, come here, boy, come here, you know. I love Aisha Taylor. Yeah, I thought that, like, switching from Drew... Wait. I forgot the host name. I'm so horrible with names, but, like, switching from him to Aisha Taylor was going to be a bad thing, but no, she's killing it. Yep, things you can say to your dog, but not your partner. That's why I said down. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean, though, Worry. Say that joke again, I dare you. You're so obedient. Yeah, but, like, the beautiful part about Whose Line Is It Anyway is that they are masters of double meaning. Because, like, on Whose Line, right, they have to obey PG-13 or, like, PG-13 or PG-15 or whatever. So they can't really make risque jokes. But because they can't do that, they have to be more clever about getting jokes that have double meaning. So, like, that one, right, like, Yeah, who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Like, if you have a double meaning between, like, you know, come here, boy, and then something else, it's like, whoa. Hi, Rye. Hello. I'm here. Who's a good cook? Who knows? Things you can say in space and in bed. Oh, I'm curious about this one. I love jokes that have double meaning because it's good for kids because they're like, oh, why is it so funny? Things you can say in space and in bed. Not her. It's cold. Yeah. It's like the same thing where I was like, there ain't fucking anything in both. Except me. Oh. Oy. I'm fucking lonely. Hey, welcome to the club. You're watching a VTuber. You don't need to say it out loud, you know? Raz, want to venture in the Milky Way? Okay, that's pretty good. Honestly, that's really good. By the way, isn't it fucked that we call the galaxy Milky Way? I know it wasn't after the actual like bar, the chocolate bar, but like, hey, you see that galaxy? Yeah, it's a Milky Way. Anyone who doesn't know what milk is gonna be like, huh? What? Or how about I'll rupture? Ooh, that's just a painful experience. Have you ever been in a black hole? Okay, that one. Okay, that one's the clever way of saying rinse, right? Well, you know, because milk was semi-universal. Ay. You know, I should be an asshole one of these times and like pull like, wait, I'm not old enough to get that joke. Just a dagger in the heart. I would love to be sucked by yeah, exactly. The point of it is to make it sound painful. Well, let me tell you, you succeeded. It did sound painful. By the way, I'm still mad that Pluto isn't a planet. I mean, it's been considered a what do you call it? The one that it's not a meteor or an asteroid or anything. It's like a mini planet, like a dwarf planet or whatever they call it. Down, Pluto, down. Yeah, exactly. After I'm done, we're losing another plane. Jesus, it's a dwarf planet now. Yeah, it was. Hold on, it was. What were the, well, now 8 planets, but the 9 planets were Mercury, Venus, no, Mercury, wait, yeah, I don't know. Oh, my phone just died. Wait, nope, hold on, we got 10% battery, we're good. Hey, we back. Mickey Mouse, justice for Pluto. Yeah, I don't think that, like, I mean, like, if it was, like, the case where, like, okay, it's not really a real planet, it's a dwarf planet, keep it there. Because all the damn songs I learned to memorize the damn name, I don't remember it. Oh, Mickey Mouse is how you're... Mercury? Wait, no. Justice for the dog. Where are y'all star signs? Oh my god. Here we go. This is gonna be good. This is gonna be good. You know what's funny? This is kind of like if this was like, let's say I was streaming and there was no one here and someone randomly said, hey, what's your star sign? I was like, hey, do you want the funny numbers on the back of my credit card too? Kill yourself. Oh, that's so fucking funny. Oh, that's so fucking funny. What's funny is that I was like, is anyone gonna take the bait? Hold on. What? What's my star sign? Wait, is a star sign a zodiac sign? That's the same thing, right? Hopefully you can't hear me tapping my keyboard. Okay, so now I know what type of virgin I am. I'll take the funny little numbers. I need to look it up. I want to look it up for a girlfriend. Yeah, I know. That's the only time you ever look it up, right? You like you're like your partner of interest is like, hey, what's your star sign? Like, hey, what, you know, were you born in the evening or in the afternoon or morning? You're like, what the fuck? Who cares? What type of virgin are you? I'm a Virgo. Would love to know the 3 little. Oh, I already read that. Yeah. I mean, I could tell you the exact day that my birthday is, but I've already technically did it in this stream. So if you want to do investigative work, you could figure it out. Gonna guess he's a Virgo. Hey, you're right. Also, Worry, hearing that from you, hearing you say, well, I'm gonna guess he's a Virgo. I don't know if you're talking about me or if you're talking about someone else, but that sounds like amazing because it's accurate. It's true. I'm a Virgo. I could have been clever. I could have been like, oh yeah, I'm a Capricorn. You're like, oh yeah, that's exactly what a Capricorn. It's like, psych, bitch, I'm a Aries or whatever. Rin, my guy, at a certain point that doesn't matter. Wait, what does? This is why I'm not gonna get a girl like that. It's really just fun trivia. I mean, the ones you got to watch out for, not always, but you know, it's kind of a yellow flag, as they say. What do you call it? Are the people who really take it seriously. And I said that because you said virgin. Virgin is Virgo. Yeah, there you go. Sorry, guys. I'm just a virgin. But, I mean, I'm a VTuber. I mean, are we surprised? Are we surprised? But fuck yeah, me and you, Raz, were the same type of virgin. I feel bad that you're lumping me in with you. That's such a Scorpio of you. What is this fucking stream, guys? If they take it seriously, that's a big red fucking flag. Yeah, I mean, I'm cool with people having very specific interests. Like, I have them too, right? But like, there comes a point where like there's subtle fascination that's become an obsession, and then there's like using that little thing that like you really like, and then having that influence your actual like marriage and dating like decisions. And it's like, oh, I don't date anyone that's a Virgo, and it's like, thank God you told me. I don't want to date anyone that judges me because of that. You know, I look away from Worry. I'm saving this cherry for the marriage on top. Oh my God, that's actually a really interesting saying, but it's so cringe. Like it's like okay, that's nice, but it's like, God, that's cringe. There's a difference between serious and interested. Yeah, I know. But what I'm saying is that, like, you know, like, I'm like super fascinated in the VTubers, right? But that doesn't influence my actual decisions as a person, right? It's just I'm really interested in VTubers and stuff and the community. Hence, I mean, shit, I joined it, right? As a viewer and also as a quote unquote participant in creating VTuber stuff. Your favorite monkey? What an interesting question. My favorite monkey. There was one that was like super cute. That was like a little guy. Super small monkey. Pygmy marmosets. That's what they're called. Pygmy marmoset. They're cute little guys. They're just... Oh, shit. That's an Allen key. By the way, they gave me an Allen key for the electric motor on my table. And a sea dog. That's such a good fucking joke. Oh, shit. Star signs are on the same level as religion for me. Yeah, I mean, to each their own, right? I mean, like, it's weird. I don't know. It's wonky. So my favorite fish is koi. Yeah, I agree. 100%. But sea dog being your favorite monkey is so fucking good. You know they travel in groups of 4, right? Huh. Curious, Raz. Yeah, no, because like they're cute little guys, right? Like they're just look up a Google image of pygmy marmosets. I think they're literally the size of your finger, and they're just chill guys. We have a pond of them. Oh, dude, I remember I went to this Japanese garden way long time ago, and they had these koi that were in there, and they sold this, like they gave you a bag, like it was like $10. I remember this vividly because I was like, holy fuck. And we paid $10, and we what? But anyway, we bought this bag of like feed essentially, and we walked up to the koi, and the tour guide or something was like, hey, you can feed the koi. And I'm like, wait, what do you mean? Like, do we just throw it in? They're like, no, put it in your hand. And I still remember very vividly that was the first time I hand fed a koi. But man, that dude was like, oh, you know, on my hand. He was hungry as a motherfucker. He was like, oh, give me the food. And it freaked me the fuck out. Because, like, imagine a kid just, like, sticking his hand out like, oh, he's gonna eat from my hand like a little guy. The koi just fucking deep throats my hand. And by the way, that freaked me the fuck out. I was like, ah! But I didn't move because, like, I was like, And then he just like ate all of it, and then he just backed out. So when they are attacked, koi A, B, and C will escape while the predator goes after decoy. Now that's what it's called, taken for one for the team. They're real bros. I respect koi fish. They're on that grind. You can take the koi fish and cook them? I hope not. Well, I don't eat fish, so I don't have an opinion on this, but I mean, are they even like tasty to eat? Take the black and white koi and cook? Oh, speaking of, like, there are so many koi that like have... I'm gonna analyze this. Why am I missing these jokes? I know I'm stupid, but I need to develop, like, I need to develop the ability to stop, you know? So when they are attacked, koi A, B, and C. Okay, not gonna lie to you, fucking decoy. That's so fucking good. Oh my god. That's so good. The decoy. Oh my god. I read it for another time. I'm like, wait, it's got to be a pun. And I'm like, and the thing that's beautiful about that is the setup. A, B, and C. Oh, fuck. I should have thought about that. Worry gets a medal for me. Yeah, no, yeah, take your +1. Fuck you. But like, we were talking earlier about like, because I hurt my foot, like a purple heart for me being a moron, and then like missing puns consistently and like numbering them. How many did I miss this stream? Oh, 10 in a stream? Here, a purple ribbon for that, you know? And then, you know, obviously you guys get medals and shit too, because it's like, you know, you're the ones that did them, you know? But I think the reason why I miss the puns so much is because I have to think about it. I really enjoy just like reading out chat, you know? Like, hey, Worry gets a medal from me, right? Like, I love doing that. But like, if I don't like take the time to like really like read it and think about it, where's my therapist? You got to get it from Torky, man. I can't give it to you. Torky, you got to ask Torky. DM him. Raz has made an achievement. Missed puns by a long shot. Dude, fucking, I always will. We need a missed pun command. Fuck, I'll add it to the stream ideas list. Notepad. File. Open. Now I just got to find it on my desktop. Stream notes. Okay, what do we want the thing? Exclamation point pun? And like it just like smacks me and is like, dumbass, it was a pun. What do you mean, Raz? I'm also your therapist? Someone is calling me? What the fuck? I love the live voicemail transcriptions on this. Oh, I'm getting a robotic phone call for like a scam at like, what? Oh my god, it's 8:50. Fuck. Underscore mispunt. Okay, let me put that down. Yeah, I need to, tomorrow, that's going to be my goal. Because today is just rest and recover. No approved therapeutic claims. If symptoms persist, consult your local psych. Raz is okay. You don't have to lie about me being a therapist. I'm not lying though. I thought you were Raz's Rye. God almighty. Oh, you know what's kind of cool though is that like Rise, like R-A-I-Z, like set out of context of the stream, like it reminds me of the villain or the antagonist in Dying Light. I'd love to play Dying Light again. I need to get all the achievements, but I think the DLC ones are bugged, so you can't get 100% completion. But yeah, I'm just sitting like level 500 legend whatever on Dying Light, and I did everything. Oh, was it? Hold on, let me check my stream notes. Did I write down anything down here? Sorry. Seeing masturbatory in my notes and with no other context is really good, and it's gonna stay there. It's not moving. Oh, actually, I do have something to report, which is actually really cool if any of you have any aspirations on content creation. I posted a short the other day of me just laughing at a guy hitting himself in his funny bone on his knee with the tuning fork. And my hundreds of people, like I think it was like 200-300 people within a day saw that short, which was me just laughing at that guy. So if you're ever interested in making content and doing discovery, in my opinion, like right now, I've seen the most growth with doing just a stupid short. I shared that with you guys last stream. Okay, good. Well, I'm glad I'm sharing it again so that it's being said more than once. I am as well with that, but I am also his therapist afterwards. Oh my god. Report with a PowerPoint presentation? No. The only time, okay, there are some things that I am actually qualified to give like lectures on and shit, and I would love to do that. Like, for example, like, you know, it's mainly historical and philosophical crap, but yeah, the report is Raz is a femboy. Ironically, no, I'm not. I mean, I can be for the right price. There you go. Oh, as my tracking breaks. Excellent. Raz is a cat/dog boy, but I'm not a bottom. Cat boys and dog boys, in my opinion, are almost always bottoms. And very rarely, if they're anything else, they're switches. So technically speaking, I've just kind of screwed myself out, haven't I? Because I just literally... Where's my stream deck? Let's see if it works. Will my stream deck work? Nope. Wait, maybe it's because it's not in the program that it's not wanting to do it. Oh, there we go. Oh my god. There we go. Stop calling me out, Gwampy. Lamau. You're a bottom, admit it. Fuck no, I'm not a bottom. I mean, if I need to start doing it to like sell goods and shit, fuck yeah. But like, y'all know. Y'all know. I do like, whenever I get, well, I'm saying whenever like it's gonna happen, but like if I ever get a new model, or actually get my own model, I definitely want to have a toggle for glasses. Because I just love how glasses look on me. IRL and what is this? Oh, my VTuber. But yeah, see, I kind of failed the, you know how there's like, you know, like skill checks and shit. Like if I was a real streamer, I was like, yeah, I'll be your bottom anytime, daddy. Yeah, I'm your little guy. Yeah. All right, I think I'm gonna go ahead and close out stream. I'm gonna go ahead and stub my injured foot on the closest piece of metal, and 0 viewers. I mean, I can make you bark/meow, but you're not a bottom. Well, I'm just fucking. I'm the type of guy that I want to do shit to make people laugh, and I don't give a fuck how people like see me. So, I'm Raz's kid. No, stop it, okay? ERP was some other Twitch streamer that's horny, okay? Not me. I'm in pain. I'm in the absolute opposite, exact opposite position where you really want someone to be to have that conversation. People pleasing, aka bottom. So then, okay, so what you're, okay, wait, Worry, didn't you say that you stream, or you wanted to stream? Did you say that you streamed and stopped, or did you say you wanted to start streaming? Because if that's the case, then that means that the moment you go press live and I see the push notification, I'm gonna be like, hey, my favorite bottom. Maybe you wanted to try. Well, fuck, maybe I should shut up, because I don't want like a mental block to be like, well, if I you know, if I go live, then Raz can call me a bottom. Like, I don't want to does this negatively incentivize you, or whatever the opposite word of that. Thank you for your service, Mr. Purple Heart. I'm so glad I got that one. Holy fuck. I challenge you to come into my stream. Oh, sure. Yeah. Fuck yeah. I mean, the only thing I gotta say, and this is not my fault, this is how life is. I wish that I could spend all the time in the world just hanging out with people and doing fun shit. Now, obviously, you know, I can't do that. But what I will say is that Raz, thank for the fuck you. I don't care. Raz can humiliate me because I humiliated him multiple times. Yeah, like, if you get me, I can get you back. Like, and I feel absolutely perfect doing that. But I'm not gonna just fucking like barrel out and just hit you in the side of the head with a rock, you know? Like, no, if you're gonna push me, I'll push you back, you know what I mean? I'm not crazy. But yeah, I'm glad thank you for your service, Mr. Purple Heart. What, am I an Iraq vet? What the fuck? I will most likely stream at a time that you will not be able to interact. Dude, fucking bet. Are you gonna have worry standard time? Are you gonna do like streams like every day at the same time, or like not every day at the same time? Like me, my schedule is really insane. I really shouldn't be streaming every day, but I love it so much. And honestly, like it's been a month and I've not seen any negative things because of it. Like I haven't suffered in work or suffered in anything else. In fact, it's actually like helped me a lot with like believe it or not, there's a lot of therapeutic benefits and a lot of just like amazing benefits and boons with just talking to people, and this has been extremely like just it's a blessing. I'll be honest. As you said, you can be a femboy for the right price. Well, yeah, but that doesn't mean I'm a bottom. It just means that I'm making this bag. Not gonna lie, I read this as thank you for your shit. That's me. I'm your therapist. Yep, there you go. Most likely from 9 p.m. GMT +1. Fuck. Let's see what GMT +1 is. Oh, that's like 8 p.m. CST. So like around this time, like an hour ago is when you would normally go live then? I will find a way. I may not be like super 100% like active, but like I'll be there 100%. I mean, there's a lot to be said about like the value of like just being like because like for example, like a lot of people tell you when you start Twitch streaming, like make multiple accounts. Like, make an account on your MacBook, make an account on your phone, make an account on your other computer, and just load your Twitch page while you're playing so that you have higher discoverability. Most likely 9 p.m. No, I would have gone live like 6 hours ago. 6 hours ago. Well, that's okay. I mean, I obviously like because I'm doing shit, right? So like I can't exactly full attention, but I can be there. Because I listen to music all day whenever I'm working. I because if it's quiet, I don't know, it's kind of like getting in the zone, Gwampy is 2 hours behind me. Rest will be working around that time. Yeah. But the good news is that, like, I have the position where, like, I have 3 monitors, right? Here or there. So it's like, as long as it doesn't kill productivity, yeah, I can have it up. And even if it isn't, I can put it on my MacBook. I don't care. First it was the clip of you barking, then the clip of you saying women have no skill at driving, basically. Now you can be a femboy for the right price. Wait, what? What Rye? What Rye? What, did I miss another fucking pun? Raz, quotations, Raz. What did I miss? What happened? What's going on here? What's going on? How's your foot? Oh, actually, really good. I've been, like, moving it. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm kind of, like, moving around a little bit. Honestly, it feels perfectly fine. There's no pain or anything like that. So, basically what happened is that, like, you know how, you drop, like, a box or some shit on your foot and, like, it hurts for a few minutes? I just basically got the longer form of it. Now, obviously, I'll have to pay attention to it, but at the moment, I'm predicting it should be fine. And of course, I'll let you guys know, but worst case, it'll just be, worst case, I'll just, like, obviously I'll stream. It's not going to affect streaming. It's just going to be like, okay, more annoyances to deal with until it heals. But how's your relationship seeking going? Horrible, because I'm not seeking. Once you get to a certain age, you just don't care anymore. Yours was from the box. Well, mine wasn't a box. It was a table leg. Mine was from the metal bar. We are not the same, Keck. Yeah, we're twins. He's gonna be all right. Yeah, I'm gonna be all right. Yeah, I don't know if I phrased it in a way that made it like suggest any worry. I'm gonna be perfectly fine. Yeah, I was just more so thinking about like, okay, all the logistic crap I'd have to go through to, keep the normal day-to-day while also nurturing my stupidity. But yeah, no, it's perfectly fine. I have, and if anyone here is medical or anything like that, I have full range of motion, up, down, left, right, Z direction, all sides. So he's gonna be all motherfucker. God damn it! Will you fuck off? How many do you need to get an hour? Do you have a quota? Like, is someone paying you? If someone's paying you, let me know so that you can cut me in and we can get you a good price. But like, holy fuck. That's the thing I'm trying to work on with you, Raz, in the sessions. To try to get hey, free therapy, hell yeah. What's up, Ride? Did you miss the joke too? How did I miss that? Yeah, I'm gonna be all right. Now, ironically, one of the reasons why I did, now obviously this is just, you know, loser's excuse, right? Let's be real. But like, it landed on my right foot. So technically speaking, the joke would have been all left, but that doesn't make sense. So if someone was paying me, I would have been worse. Oh, dude, if someone is ever paying you to type in my chat, let me know. We will keep that shit on the download. No one will fucking know, and we will make a good amount of money. Shush, this is a therapy session now. I mean, to be honest with you, I mean, it's very like, I don't know, like talking to people that you really enjoy talking to is always like, it's a rare thing. And I never take it for granted. You mean that all is left? Yeah, so exactly. Yeah, so like if I thought ahead enough, I would have injured my left foot, not my right foot. So then it would have been not only true, but it would have been it wouldn't have only been like an incredibly good joke, but it would have also been true. Yeah. Worry got worse and worse over time with the puns. I'm both amazed and mortified. No, there are some people, and I think Worry is one of them, where like they have an incredible ability with language. And I think Worry, his first language is Dutch, and his second language is English, to my knowledge. So like, because he's had to learn English, like he has to pay attention to everything, because it's literally another language. And because of that, like he's probably become this like incredible like pattern recognition machine, where he can see like, oh, this word means multiple things. And then like, you know, you put it in your filing cabinet, and then you're like, wait, this word means 3 things, and you're like, wait, that connects to that, and you're like, oh, but as a native speaker, we don't do that because we don't have to, right? We got the privilege there. Correct my raspberry? Yeah, there you go, exactly. And I'm a sarcastic bastard. Dude, sarcasm is great. If you know how to leverage the amount of sarcasm in any given moment, it will never be too much, and it will always be funny. Always. Same thing with edginess, right? Like, the only time to be edginess is when it's funny. Same thing with sarcasm. You know, only when it's funny, or like, you know, you draw the line. You know, you draw it. But Twerky says that Worry needs to be put down. Ren is like, firing squad that man. He's sarcastic. How dare he? Oh, love that. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and close out stream here. I genuinely thought that I was gonna go for like maybe like 30 minutes. It's been 2 hours. This is a problem. I mean, it's not a problem now, but like there may be a time where I'm just like, it's gonna be like a 6-hour stream, and I'm gonna be like, I don't want to go. But yeah, let's have like one more topic, and then we'll close out, because I don't want it to be super crazy. My God, Ren. Yeah, I know, right, Worry. Thanks for the stream. Yeah, I appreciate you guys being here. It's always fun. Well, I may have missed an hour of the stream, but oh well. Here's the good news: the VOD's there. Right, so let me just kind of catch everyone up to speed, since, you know, maybe you don't want to go in the VOD. I got back at 5 p.m., disassembled my old desk, and as I was disassembling it and moving it out, the leg landed on my foot. Healed it, everything's fine, but I was able to set up my new table as well, and we're good to go. How'd you know he said specifically firing squad? Shh, Rin, shh. Go get some chicken and rice. Oh, dude, I'm gonna call it that from now on. Chicken and rice. See, you guys are unintentionally like actually like literally changing how I see things. What the fuck? Yeah, bye now. I'll see you on the next one. Yeah, you guys take care. I'm gonna go and handle my own business, but until then, I'll see you next time. And if you're lurking or you got through the VOD, drop a follow. Have some fun. So the table didn't have a leg.